Okay, this is me showing you a video picture of how many clothes I have. And this is in reference to change of clothes for each day. Now, this is by no means the only clothes that I own. Okay, this is just the sectioned out clean clothes that I have right now that are out. And I got them out. Let me just show you how many there are. Right now, this is the 4th time this helicopter has circled by me. So it's causing a little bit of noise. These are 8 bags right here of clothes that have been sectioned out. So it's a complete set of clothes for the day. Underwear, shirts, socks, undershirt, everything you need for the day from head to toe. Okay, and there's 8 bags of these. Well, this bag is just a pair of pants. This bag's just a shirt and a pair of pants. But the remaining 6 is a full, complete set of clothes that you need to wear for the day from head to toe. And so I'm going to show you. There's 8 bags. There's 3 there. Okay, there's the 4th. There's the 5th. There's the 6th. There's the 7th, and there's the 8th. Now I'm going to show you what today's date is by using my phone to show you the phone itself, so you can see March 11, 2014 at 1:29 p.m. and I'm going to use the voice command feature so the phone can state the date electronically.
Say a command. March 11th, Tuesday, 1:29 p.m.
Okay. Now, the reason why I'm showing you that these clothes are here and they're in bags, and as soon as I get done making this video file, I'll be closing the bags up, tying them up, and then hiding them. Okay, 100% completely out of sight at this hiking area that I've been living at since October 2012. And I just showed you today's date, so you know what that is. Now, the property, these clothes are not the only clothes that are at this hiking area. Okay, I also have numerous other bags that are like, one bag is full of completely full of clean socks. Another bag is completely full of additional clean t-shirts. I have completely full. Like, one bag I think is like 9 shirts, and then a couple other support bags that got female clothes, underclothes, underwears, and you know what else, bras, stuff like that. And so this is not the only clean clothes that I have at this area. Now, the reason I'm taking a video picture of this particular pertaining to my clothes, once I get done making this video, I'll be then closing these bags up, tying them. Each bag is going to be put in 3 bags in case it rains again. And then once they're all tied up, they will then be hidden at a location that is completely out of sight. Okay, that's right. Now, the reason why I'm making, along with how the other clothes that I just got done also mentioning are also hidden completely out of sight. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, and the reason why I'm making this video, the reason why I'm showing you the clothes, are as follows. I am what is known as a targeted individual. Okay, I'm a target of what is known as organized stalking, which can also be termed as gang stalking. Now, as a result of being a target of this crime, targeted individuals are made homeless, and your first day of research on the internet concerning this specific type of criminality, you will discover that creating homelessness of a targeted individual is one of their main objectives that they have for the targeted individual. Then they will have the targeted individual gang stalked and subject to organized stalking, harassment along all of their routes every single day, everywhere they go, before, during, and after the homelessness is created. And this is done to break the target down financially, physiologically, psychologically, emotionally, from every angle that you can think of. Now, one of the main methodologies in reference to how they employ certain techniques to wear the targeted individual down so the targeted individual will experience a mental collapse is by basically using techniques that are designed to excite the general psychology of any human being and the personal psychology of the specific target. Case in point, how angry do you think you'd feel if you came home and discovered that your apartment or your home or your motel room was broken in and somebody stole every bit of your clothes? You not only would suffer the loss of the cost that it costs you to buy the clothes, but then you would also suffer the loss in reference to the cost pertaining to replacing them. Well, As a result of me being a target of organized stalking and being gang stalked to several different apartments and even then motel rooms, I gave up and just decided to go hiking. Now, this is the 4th hiking area I've been gang stalked to, and I'm preparing to move. That's one of the reasons why I'm showing you this property. Okay? Now, the actual physical location, which is close by my hiking area where my tent's at, which you can see right now, okay? These clothes and other camping gear and support material is hidden completely, 100% completely out of sight. One of the main methodologies of organized stalking and gang stalking is to bait the target to call the police. So the syndicated cops, it's organized crime in the system, and that way the syndicated cops can come out and supposedly hear your complaint. And the bait is to provoke you to call the cops by assaulting you, either at your hiking area or along your routes. Pertaining to the hiking area, though, what they'll do is come down here and damage the property that I own, including my tent. Look at what they did to my tent on February 27th, which was not even 2 weeks ago. I came home after going and doing my laundry, and they came down here and sliced up the top of the mouth of the tent. I gotta somewhat close it in order to show you, and so I had to tie it back up with thread ties. This is what they did to it. As you can see right here, they slashed it all the way up to the zipper, and then they slashed it that way and that way. And I had to fix it by tying it up with bread ties in reference to where they slashed it. Now, I'm going to prove in this video that I'm a victim of this crime, and then I'm going to shut this video down because I got a very small amount of video time left on this particular memory card that's in the video camera. I'm showing you this in order to prove that this property is in my possession. Once I get done making this video, I will then close these, each bag of clothes up in 3 separate bags in order to secure them from the elements and insects and shit. And then I'll be hiding them at its designated spot. And once they're hidden, they'll be completely out of sight. Now, baiting a target to call the police by coming down here and causing a physical problem with me, with homeless bums they're using mostly. They also will use neighbors. These people will even use children. Now, you can Google all these descriptions and you'll see I'm telling you the truth. The main reason why I'm making this video is to expose just this one technique pertaining to organized stalking and gang stalking, pertaining to why they do what they do. Now, coming down here and damaging my tent or stealing it or stealing any of my property that's hidden out of sight is a methodology of gang stalking to provoke the target. Now, they set up some individuals to hike out about 100 feet away who yell gang stalk from a distance practically every day. And they harass me every day in one way or another. I'm going to play you an audio file, just a real small segment of an audio file pertaining to an event that took place on a sidewalk on Thanksgiving Day. Okay? And as these two guys are harassing me, they're both, one of them has harassed me on anywhere between 8 and 11 separate occasions. Okay? And while they're harassing me, they're both saying gang stalk together. Then one says gang stalking, and then that same one says gang of stalking, I'm gonna F you up. Hang on a second. Okay, so you be the judge, are they saying it?
Right here. Shut up. There's something wrong. Wait on it. Wrong? Hey, it's a little wrong. Wrong, man. There's something in it. No. Get the fuck out. You fucking little criminal.
Gang of stalking, I'll F you up. Now, throughout the entire year of 2013, I was making 2 videos at this hiking area every single day up until about the first week of December, stating that they were putting people up on this sidewalk to have them ride their bikes by, jog by, or walk by and say, gang stalker, why don't you come and steal her stuff? Hang on. Or gang stalker, why don't you call the cops on her? Now, both of these are threats while they're saying gang stalk. Hold on. And then I catch catch this event happening on a sidewalk on Thanksgiving Day, and Thanksgiving is about a month and 4 days away from the end of the year. And I was making a video here at this location every single day that they were, throughout the entire year of 2013, that they were putting people up on this sidewalk, and as they rode their bikes by, jogged by, or walked by, they would say, "Gang stalk, why don't you come and steal her stuff?" or "Gang stalk, why don't you call the cops on her?" Now that's saying a specific type of threat as they're saying gang stalk. And then this event is caught on Thanksgiving Day by these two bums harassing me and threatening me while they're saying gang stalk. So think about this. They get up on the sidewalk and say, "Gang stalk, why don't you come and steal her stuff?" or "Gang stalk, why don't you call the cops on her?" They're saying threats as they're saying gang stalk. And I made a video about it every day throughout the entire year of 2013. Then this Thanksgiving event occurred, and as they're harassing me, they're saying gang of stalking, I'm gonna F you up. They're saying gang stalk as they're threatening me. It's just a different threat. So that proves all the videos I made throughout the entire year of 2013 at this location pertaining to putting people up on the sidewalk to say these words and then threats. It shows I was telling you the truth. So I'm gonna wrap this up because I gotta go. What I just stated to you is absolute proof, because the videos were already published online, and plus, as I was making each video and every day, I was also tape recording my statements on tape recorders. And video and tape recorders reflect the date and time. Since this helicopter keeps going by, I'm going to just go ahead and close up this video file. So we're going to see, the whole goal for them is to bait me to call the police. As a result of me coming home and discovering the tent's been slashed or that property's been stolen, they believe that that will provoke me to call the police. The police come out and say, "Well, what's going on?" I explain, I say, "Well, because they got the guys who they set up 100 feet away to yell gang stalk." So they believe if I come home on any date and my property's damaged or missing or stolen in any way, they believe that will provoke me to approach them. Somebody will end up calling the cops. The cops come out, either me or them will call the cops, or supposedly maybe somebody else that's magically in the area at the time all this is unfolding. And then whoever calls the cops, when the cops come out, they'll say, "What's going on?" I'll say, "Well, I already know that my property was damaged or stolen because of gang stalking." They'll act like they don't know what gang stalking is. I tell them, and they say, "Well, that sounds crazy. Are you delusional?" And then they make a police report, a falsified one, that or an incident report about the target, me, claiming that I'm delusional and mentally ill, and claiming that I'm being stalked and harassed by people I don't know, even though I factually am. And this is how that operates. Now, they then continue to stage these baiting events that are designed to bait you to call the police, because that's what they want. Because they want the police reports. This is about racketeering. These events are staged over time repetitively, which means they're repeated for the desired result, the police reports. The police reports are then used at a later date, once enough of them have been accumulated, to try to attempt to, or to make the target a legal ward of the state, to put them in a syndicated run organized crime group home by claiming they're mentally ill and can't take care of themselves because they're homeless, even though they're the ones who created the homelessness and they're the ones who created the events to bait the target or somebody else to call the police, so the incident reports can be made, and so these reports can be used to take the syndicated probate control. And this is done to either co-opt the target's existing finances legally and or to apply for federal, state, and local funds in the target's name after they put them in one of these syndicated run organized crime group homes. It's racketeering. And then the campaign continues in these homes for insurance fraud and human trafficking as well. So what I do is take a video picture showing that I have this property here. It doesn't matter if they come down and steal any or all of it. I already know how the police will respond to any phone call. I already know it because they've already done it. That's right, I'm proving that it's here so I can prove to the public what I experienced as a result of being a victim of this crime. And then you can ask yourself, why wouldn't the San Diego police make a police report concerning it after I requested it on anywhere between 17 and 21 separate occasions while police officers were in my physical proximity? They denied my right to do so each and every time. Now, in closing, I have over 800 separate audio files, literally, of individuals getting along all my routes every single day and repeating the following words: gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk, oh my god, weird, crazy, gang stalk. In that way, everywhere I go for almost 2 full complete years. And 800 audio files do not lie. You can go to YouTube right now and just type in learning disabled woman exposes evidence of gang stalking. Learning disabled woman exposes flat out evidence of gang stalking. And when you look at each YouTube video, that's what you're listening for. And you're also what you also want to do is look in the about feature of each of these YouTube videos, because they have other YouTube titles that you can copy and paste into YouTube to watch other videos of the same technique being utilized around me at different places. Now, think about this. If I got 800 audio files of these words being said around me in the same exact identical way everywhere I go, non-stop for almost 2 full complete years, including at this area, can you honestly, could anybody with common sense would be able to deliberate this crime's happening to me? And then as a result, you can say, why won't the San Diego police make a police report? Go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and corrupt police. Alright, I'm a human trafficking target. Okay, I'm also a target of these crimes for racketeering and insurance fraud. And they stage these provocation baiting events by stealing or damaging your property and or assaulting you to bait you to call the police, so a syndicated cop can come out for these falsified police reports that are accumulated over time and then used to try and take legal custody of you for the racketeering and the insurance fraud. And human trafficking also occurs in these group homes. Alright, I gotta go. Thank you for listening. And this video applies for the next year. Literally. Thank you.